End of book 2. I'm like out of breath. And discovered what the boy hung in the air was a painting. That tired, injured face instantly lighting up, and he called out, "Is that you?" The brat's pretty sharp. Feng Xin was amazed. Lightly, he was about to turn around to leave when that boy pounced on the edge of the altar. His breathing slightly accelerated. "I know it's you. Your Highness, don't go. I have something to say to you." The 3 of them were taken aback. "Even though your pavilions and temples are burnt down, but don't be sad. I will build you many more temples in the future. Bigger, more elegant, better than anyone else's. No one will be able to compete with you. I will." Seeming to be afraid his voice might not reach the ear of the other, he circled his hands around his mouth, cupping them, and shouted towards the painting hung above the altar, "Your Highness, did you hear me? In my heart you are God. You are the only God, the one true God. Did you hear me?" The boy's eye bulged, and in that instant, in his eye was the reflection of a snow-white figure. He blinked, and then he opened his eye again. That reflection was gone. I had to reread that. Well, Xianxia looked dazed. "Just now? Oh, my power is drained, and it slipped just now." "Did it, though?" No, it didn't. That boy straightened up, rubbed hard at his eye, as if trying desperately to retain that ephemeral shadow. Xianxia, however, closed his. A moment later, he spoke. "Forget it." There was finally a response, yet it was those words. That boy's eye first lit up, his lips curling, but soon after it became a shock, and the curve of his lips fell. "What? Forget what?" Xianxia breathed a sigh and said to him in a soft voice, "Forget me." That boy was stunned in silence. Xianxia continued to talk to himself. "Let it go. Soon no one will remember anyway." Hearing this, that boy's eye widened, and silently a stream of tears rolled down, washed a trail of pale white on his grimy face. He swallowed hard and gaped. The 3 descended from the altar and walked towards the entrance of that broken great hall. The words of the night blew, and Xianxia shook his head. He was still a heavenly official for the time being, and technically he couldn't feel cold, yet at the very moment he felt a bone-biting cold. Just then, unexpectedly, that boy they left behind on the great hall suddenly muttered, "I won't." He clearly couldn't see Xianxia and company, but somehow accurately grasped the right direction and charged out, shouting to their retreating backs, "I won't." The 3 of them turned their heads and saw the single eye of that boy so bright it pierced the soul. That battered face was both furious and sad, both joyous and wild. In the midst of pouring tears, he cried, "I won't forget. I will never forget you." Why are you ending there? Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you liked the video, and I'll see you in the next video, beautiful nerds.